Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we are back with episode 48 of the Tennessee Titans Connected Careers, and today we have year 3, week 2, going up against the Baltimore Ravens. And today, this is going to be a very high-scoring game, as you will see. And after this game, I'm going to end up lowering the quarter length from 13 to probably like 8 or 9. I haven't played week 3 yet. I'm going to probably do that like soon, maybe like later tonight after I record this commentary. But anyway, so I gotta play that, and I'll probably test that out in like 8 or 9 minute quarters, because really, like, I can't play defense on the slider set. It's actually impossible. I mean, they just break every tackle, and you know, if, in this case, in this game or whatever, Joe Flacco, if he sees like the smallest opening for anyone, he'll fire it in and he'll complete it. It's very frustrating playing on the slider set, but obviously, can't go back to playing on, you know, all Madden or whatever. You guys will hate me, but anyway. So, you can see in M&T Bank Stadium, I believe, Stadium Field, I think Stadium. Look at Ray Rice. He just broke 2 tackles, and he's going to break a 3rd one, and then finally be brought down by Alteron Werner. Ray Rice is going to go off today. Just, oh man, I mean, you can't say that this defense isn't a good defense when we have great tacklers like E.J. Henderson and Will Witherspoon, and then a great pass rusher in Cameron Wimbley, good corners and Jason McCourty and Alteron Werner. You know, I mean, it's just, you know, It's not really a flaw in the slider set. I mean, it's supposed to be so hard, but I'd like it if it was just a tad bit more realistic. But anyway, Ray Rice is going to rush up the middle into the end zone for the touchdown. I apologize for my ranting. I probably shouldn't be ranting so much. But anyway, 7-0 now. Baltimore Ravens do take the lead on Ray Rush's short running touchdown. So now we get the ball back. Shotgun formation for Pooh Carlson. He drops back. He's going to fire it, and it's going to be intercepted by, I believe, someone's going to kill me in the comments if I say it's wrong, but I think that's Courtney Upshaw. Either that or it's Courtney Upshaw's son. Either way, I'm going to get killed in the comments for it. But anyway, Ray Rice up the middle for a pickup of 27 yards, all the way down to the 4-yard line. You guys are kind of seeing what I'm talking about. Ray Rice, absolutely unstoppable in this game. Flacco, however, is going to be sacked by E.J. Henderson there. We do get a little bit of a pass rush. That's something I find I really have to do on the slider step. And now 3rd and goal on the 8-yard line. Flacco fires it to Marcus Royal, and Royal's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Like I said, just any little opening that Flacco sees, he's going to be able to really fire it in and pick up a touchdown. So it's going to be 14-0 now. Ravens on top, and we are going to get the ball back towards the end of the first quarter. Carlson's going to fire it deep to Nate Washington, and this is how I get a lot of my offenses on these deep balls. I really have to strike big. I mean, it's very hard to just kind of gradually move down the field on this slider set. I really have to go for the big, you know, long bombs or whatever. But we are successful on that one there, so we're going to cut the lead to 14-7. A little bit of, you know, try to swing the momentum a little bit, just try to get something going. 3rd and 15 now. Flacco's going to fire it to Delaney Walker, who I believe this is his 2nd year on the Ravens, because I think after year 1 of the Connected Careers, he became a free agent. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm pretty sure this is his 2nd year on the Ravens. Flacco now first in the 46 finds Marcus Royal, and Royal is going to pick up a huge gain there from the 46 to the 35. You can see he's already got 77 yards on the game, and now Flacco is going to hand it off to Ray Rice up the middle, who's just going to completely avoid like half of my defense and finally be brought down at the 19-yard line. That would set up a 1st down for the Baltimore Ravens. And on that 1st down from the 19-yard line, Flacco is going to hand it off to Rice once again, who's going to find some holes and get all the way down to the 5-yard line. That looked more like the 4 to me, but I guess the Ravens can claim that they got a bad spot on that one. 1st and goal on the 5-yard line, hand off to Vontae Leach, the Pro Bowl fullback, and he's going to get into the end zone. So the rushing game for the Baltimore Ravens really getting it done against what was supposed to be this you know, really good Tennessee Titans run defense, but oh well. Front 7 not proven to be as strong as they, at least as we thought they were. But Chris Johnson, he's going to be Chris Johnson. He's going to outrun most of the Ravens defense. Pick up a huge gain there. I believe a total of 38 yards on that one. So he's got 41 on the day. And now 1st and 10 for the 48-yard line. Carlson's going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to fire it in there to Kenny Britt. Almost got sacked. Offensive line is also really piss poor on these sliders. But Pooh Carlson now is going to hand it off. And it's play action. And he's going to scramble, and find Chris Johnson wide open. Johnson's going to make some moves and get all the way down to about the 20-yard line, a pickup of 24 yards on his first catch of the game. So shotgun formation for Carlson on 1st and 15 after a false start call. Yeah, I guess I said that right. Pickup of about 18 yards to Kenny Britt for the 1st down. 1st and goal on the 7-yard line. Hand off to Chris Johnson to the outside. He's going to turn the corner and get into the end zone for the touchdown. So we cut it back to 7. 21-14, but our defense really needs to get, you know, a stop here just to try and get us some momentum. Obviously not easy playing M&T Bank Stadium, and Ray Rice, he would just continue his extraordinary day, outrunning some of our defense, breaking a few tackles, would finally be brought down at the 46-yard line. You can see he already has 129 yards on the day, just absolutely destroying our front seven. And once again, up the middle is going to, look at that, he just broke like 3 tackles, breaks another one, and finally Alphonso Smith's able to bring him down. 145 yards now on the game for Ray Rice. That would set up a 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. On that 1st and 10, hand off to Rice once again. I mean, there's not much to say about it at this point. Ray Rice just absolutely killing our defense, having an insane performance. He has 162 yards, and we're at the 2-minute warning. I mean, it was insane. Flacco now is going to find Marcus Royal. Obviously, when you get a good run game, you can set up the play-action pass. If the Titans have to put 8 or 9 in the box, it's going to leave hopefully some good matchups for the Baltimore Ravens receivers, and Flacco can take advantage of that. And I think that's something the Ravens need to do more often in real life. But anyway, Carlson now 1st and 10 from the 22. He's going to look deep. He's going to find Kenny Britt. And bad awareness there by number 31 on the Ravens, who kind of cut in at the end and was allowed Britt to just go all the way. CC is going to try and waste some time here. End up finally getting into the end zone for the touchdown. So we cut the lead to 28-21. Once again, just basically going back and forth in terms of scoring. But they had this 7-point advantage the entire time. And you're going to see Baronis is going to kick this one off. It's a very short kick. I really screwed this one up. Jim Leonard on the return. He's going to get it all the way down to about the 47, 46-yard line it's going to be marked at. So very good field position for this Baltimore Ravens offense, which has obviously had a lot of success so far on the day. Flacco's going to fire this one over to Marcus Royal, who's going to break a tackle, try to go. He's going to finally be brought down at the 30-yard line. So a huge pickup there of about 24 yards. And now 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Flacco out of the shotgun formation hands it off to Ray Rice. They don't even care that they're within 2 minutes, the 2-minute warning, whatever. Ray Rice is going to get a huge gain there. All the way down to the 5-yard line. Now 3rd and goal. Fires it in there. It's going to be incomplete. Great defense by Jason McCourty. That's going to set up a 4th and goal on the 5-yard line. And I believe that's still Justin Tucker. It might be Billy Cundiff. I'm not really too sure. But either way, kicks it up and good. Short little chip shot for whoever that was. I think that's still Billy Cundiff. Because he wasn't cut till after I, used these rosters or whatever, because these are like the very first rosters that were released on the game. But anyway, we would get the ball to start the second half, and Chris Johnson would get things started off right for us, picking up a huge gain there. We could finally have a chance to cut this lead to 3. That would be huge for us. Carlson for the shot, or out of the shotgun formation now. He's being pressured, but Nate Washington's going to come up with that one there. Pickup of 18 yards. That's going to set up the ball inside the red zone at the 20-yard line. You can see Carlson, good day so far. Besides that interceptions, had a very efficient day at 70% completion percentage. Kenny Britt over the middle on 3rd and 4 for the 1st down. He's got over 100 yards on the game. Now 1st and goal from the 8, hand off to Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson, I really have to ride this guy on these sliders. I mean, it's so hard, but I have to go with the guys that I know can get the job done. I'm probably a better running back than I am a quarterback, and I'm much better with a speed running back too, so he really fits into my play style. But Flacco on the next drive is going to find, I believe that's Mike Williams, one of the 4 Mike Williams in the NFL. No, I'm kidding. I think there's 2 or 3. But anyway, Ray Rice now, once again, luckily Michael Griffin was able to bring him down there. But that was a pickup of 8 yards there. You can see he's almost at 200 yards already. And now Ray Rice once again up the middle is going to pick up another 1st down. Common theme throughout the day. Ray Rice just, man, he killed us so much today. It was insane. Now Flacco to Rice once again on the handoff. He's going to make a nice cut and is going to end up picking the 1st down. Now, was Ray Rice, I can't remember exactly where Ray Rice was drafted, but I remember he wasn't drafted too high. I just remember him coming out of Rutgers. A lot of people believing he was undersized, wasn't going to be that good, wasn't going to be able to run over defenders. But I don't know. Someone remind me in the comments. I don't want to guess because people are going to kill me in the comments like they always do. I said Randall Cobb was I thought he was undrafted in the last video, and I got about 7 comments saying like, you're dumb. I mean, some people were actually nice about it, but some people are just like, you're an idiot, you don't know football. But anyway, shout out to the people that are actually nice when they make those type of comments. So I think Ray Rice might have been a 3rd rounder, but I'm not too sure on that. He might have been a 2nd rounder. I don't think he was a 1st rounder, but either way. Chris Johnson, dude, look at this guy. He's got 160 yards on 9 carries. Does that tell you something? That tells you I need to get this guy the ball more. Mainly, I haven't really had too much time of possession on offense, but when I have, this guy's been torching enough. He's going to get into the end zone once again, cutting the lead back down to 3, 38-35. Just insane. I mean, wow. Joe Flacco now to Vontae Leach. And Leach, look at that, breaks a tackle, gets a huge gain there. Leach, one of the, if not the best fullbacks in the NFL. and probably one of the best fullbacks of all time, quite honestly. He's been so consistent throughout his career. But Flacco deep to Mike Williams, and Williams is going to go all the way. A 50-yard touchdown pass. And once again, the Ravens go back on top by 10. And this is where things would kind of start to fall apart for the Tennessee Titans. It's 45-35. We know we have to get something going. On 2nd and 11 from the 9-yard line, Carlson with Jake Ballard in motion is going to run to Chris Johnson, and Johnson's going to fumble, and Mount Cody, or I should have said Terrence Cody, a.k.a. Mount Cody from Alabama. That was his nickname when he was at Alabama on that, like, 09 championship team that beat Texas. He's going to get the recovery ball on the 2-yard line. Come on. Ray Rice has like 250 yards already. You really think he was going to get a 2-yard carry on that? Of course he was. So now it's 52-35. The game is really opened up. We need to have a 17-point swing in the next 11 minutes. So we're really going to start to press, and I do something really stupid and try to call for a fake punt because I was just resorting to anything that I really felt like if I punted it away, they were just going to score again. But I don't know. I just decided it was stupid by me. I was just kind of like, whatever. It's a video game. And Ray Rice, oh my God, second play of the possession, a 32-yard touchdown run up the middle. That would pretty much seal it. It was 59-35 at that point. This is the exact reason why I felt that we need to change down the quarter length, as you can see. Come on. What game do you know has been 59-35 in recent history? Now Carlson on 1st and 10 for the 33-yard line. He's going to try and find someone. No one is open. He's going to force this one in there. And the Baltimore Ravens defender is going to pick that one off. And I believe he might just go all the way. Yeah, he will. Okay. So, 66-35. It was over at this point. I decided I was done playing this. Super sim the rest of the game as you're going to watch it. I was just, man, it was a long game. The footage was like an hour and a half, even with simming the last 8 minutes of the game. And I was done with it at that point. So you're going to see, looks like they would tack on the extra point. We would get a field goal to cut it to 66-38, but they would also get a field goal, make it 69-38, and that would be your final score. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me. We end up getting our asses kicked. Excuse me, I shouldn't swear like that in my videos, but oh well. You guys will live. So we end up losing 69-38, absolutely getting blown out by the Ravens. I believe that's a 31-point loss. That is huge. And anyway, you're going to see the post-game stats in just a minute as you're going to see the kind of cutaway clip from M&T Bank Stadium. Yeah, that is. It's M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Man, I should have gone there when I was down in Baltimore like 8 years ago or something. I would have loved to go down there. I think it was during football season, just to kind of drive by it or whatever. But anyway, you can see Baltimore really was dominating us in a lot of categories. They did to us what we did to a lot of teams last year, and that was just really blow us out, honestly. We just couldn't get a stop. We couldn't, yeah, you know. I mean, there isn't much to say about it. Pooh Carlson had a decent day. Got to fix those 2 interceptions, but that's part of the new slider set. It's very hard. Their coverage is improved. Their pass rush is improved. It kind of puts some pressure on, and, you know, obviously their awareness and interception ratings are much improved. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me, so I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I'm out.